Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be ranking the best buyout cards in NBA 2K26 MyTEAM here on a tier list by buyout card. If you don't know what I mean, it's just cards that you can buy for 100,000 MT or less. Basically, don't have to bid on to buy. Every card in this list, as I record this video, is a buyout. Like right now, I checked on Xbox. Every card on this list is a buyout. So got 46, I believe, of the better cards in the game that are under that 100,000 MT price point to go through and rank. And we'll start with Kenyon Martin, who statistically has like 90 speed, pretty good defense, great finishing ability, and even good shooting, or decent shooting. He just has a jumper that is really hard to stick shoot with, and I wouldn't say it's amazing with the button either. I think his shot overall is definitely something that's a bit of a detriment for him. I kind of try to decide between high C or low B. I think I'm gonna go high C. His jumper's not very good. I think that holds him back. But the dunking is nice. The speed, you know what? Low B. I change it back. I changed my mind. Jordan Poole, this card is horrible defensively, and honestly, I know he's new, but I don't think he's good. His jumper is fine, but not insane. His SIGs are not amazing. I was not impressed by this Jordan Poole card. It is not a pool party in NBA 2K26 MyTEAM, in my opinion, so put him in the D tier. Naz Reid is C tier to me. Wish he was a little faster or a little bigger, one of the two. Only 79 speed at 6'9". He's not insane defensively, although he's not a total liability, to be fair. He is very, very good in terms of his jumper, but I just don't think, I don't know. I think he just is a little too underwhelming at this point in the game to be that high. Tyrese Halliburton, one of the more underrated point guards in the game. I never did a gameplay on this card. I kind of regret it because honestly, he is super duper solid. I think he does a lot of things well. His movement is solid. His jumper is better than last year for sure. He's a good option, man. He legitimately is a very, very good option. I'm not saying he's the best or anything, but I definitely think he's a better point guard than people give him credit for, and he's also 6'5" with decent stats and badges. Billy Owens is 6'9", good jump shot. The size is great. The badges are also great. The stats are not unbelievable. He's got default swing jumper, which is fine. Pro 2 fade, which obviously was better before fades got more patched, but still think he's probably B tier. Not a bad card. DeAndre Jordan is terrible. D tier. He's 75 speed, can't shoot. I'm good. Mike Miller, this card's a bucket getter for a budget card. 6'8" shooting guard, really nice jump shot. Got good size, like an 80 interior. He is solid as they come at the shooting guard position. I'd say he's one of the better shooting guards, especially with a couple of defensive badges. Certainly on this list, but in terms of his price point in the entire game. Doug Christie, if you like 3-and-D with a good jump shot, you're going to like Doug Christie. He's got Pro 2 fade as well, which helps from the mid-range. He's an okay-ish finisher, but he's a very good shooter and a very good defender. His jumper is super nice. That, to me, is enough for him to be in the B tier. Kendall Gill's jumper is kind of eh. He does have Pro 2 fade as well, but his standstill jumper just isn't that great. He's got 95 driving dunk, good defensive badges too, but he's 6'5" with a mid jumper. To be totally honest, I'm actually going to move him down to C tier. I just don't think he's that great at this point in the game. Derek Lively, I actually like D-Live. Do I like him enough to go A tier though, honestly? I don't know. He's 7'1" with 95 standing dunk. He can hit a wide open three, and defensively he's very good. And the other thing about this list is that the center position is not loaded in terms of good options for under 100K. I think for what he is and the limitations at the center position, I am going to go A tier with him because I do think he's a solid card. And I think he's the best. He might be the best center you can get for under 100,000 MT. I think there's certainly an argument to be made for that at least. Richie Guerin, another fine but not special point guard, 6'4". He is a good finisher. He's got jump shot, standstill wise isn't insane. Pro 2 fade, good defender, like solid but not amazing card. With a better jumper, he's probably A tier, but I think he's probably B instead. Gus Gerard, I mean, he's solid. Shooting stats and badges are good. I think he's probably past Kendall Gill at this point. He's 3 inches taller. I think his standstill jumper's better. He's got the Curry slide. I have slept on this with Gus Gerard a little too much. I think he is a very, very good option in terms of a budget wild jump shooting guard, and for what he is, I think he's a very good card. Jay Rich, another B A tier to me. I don't think I can quite go S with him, but I do think he's good. He's super fast, incredible slasher. He's got like a 93 ball rating as well and good defense, but I just think the jumper's not unbelievable. It's probably the one reason he's not S tier, honestly. Otherwise, I think he's very good. PJ Brown's best big man on this list, I would say. Therefore, I feel like he has to go S tier. There's not a ton of unbelievable cards for under 100 KMT, but PJ Brown's 95 interior, 95 dunking, with solid speed, great agility, and perimeter defense as well. Defensively, he's extremely versatile. He stretches the floor as well with a good jumper. I think he's very, very good. Marcus Camby has one of the worst jump shots in the game. Defensively, he is awesome. Finishing wise, he's awesome, and he's even got good shooting stats and badges for a center as well. but his shot is just atrociously bad. Like, it is so, so bad. It's so hard to green. I think for what he provides overall, I still probably put him B tier, but his shot is so mid. Same thing can be said for Luol Deng, by the way. Another card who has really good stats and badges, but honestly, just not a guy I really want to use because his jumper also is pretty baited at the small forward position. I think it holds him back. Brook Lopez, also low C, 67 speed, just is not big enough, or is not fast enough. I really don't think that cuts it. Honestly, for him, I think that holds him back. He's a solid shooter, solid rim protector, but he's just slow. Derek Queen, crazy placement, I know. I'm going A tier. Shot's so good. He's got Defox Cross, Curry Slide, and John Morant Escape. Yes, his badges are going to be lacking even if you do badge him out, but his stats are good. His animations are insane. I think he's really, really good for a 6'10" power forward. I am a fan of that card. CJ McCollum, not a big fan at all. He's not good, like at all. I don't think he's worth it having anywhere higher than the D tier. Not a very good, not a good defensive player at all, and he's not a great finisher either. I think he's pretty underwhelming. Joe Smith, kind of in the same boat as Luol Deng. He's like an inch taller, but they're pretty similar. I mean, Deng has a little better shot creation. Joe's maybe a little better slasher for sure, but he just doesn't have the jump shot, man. I really think that holds him back too. And I honestly think I gotta move Camby down as well. I think I just think jump shot kills cards, and for a lot of these guys, that's why they're lower on the list. Bradley Beal is lower on the list because he doesn't play defense. Offensively, his jumper's actually nice, and his movement is good too, but he just doesn't compete well enough defensively, especially at only 6'4". Kyle Korver's terrible. He's got like 70 speed and no defense. He's got a great jumper, but he just doesn't have anything else. Easy D tier for sure there. I'm sorry, Chris Paul at 6 foot tall, especially with fades being nerfed as well. He's just not good enough at this point to not be D tier either. As much as I liked CP early in the year, he's too small overall, even in a game where height doesn't matter that much. And without the great slashing ability, it just limits him too much. I think realistically, I think he has to go D tier as well. DeMarre Carroll has a great jumper and 90 plus across the board defensively and an 85 driving dunk. He is a budget beast, small forward option for sure. Really good card still. I'd go A tier for him. Ronnie Cycli, I think he's better than Marcus Camby simply because his jumper is easier to green. Even though he's got a lower 3-ball rating and he's not as good stat and badge-wise, his shot is definitely easier to green. I think he's probably B tier. Ray Allen has a very fast jumper, but the honest truth is his defense and slashing also isn't great. I think it's actually, I could easily probably put him in the C tier. Tyler Hero's decent, but not amazing. I'm going to go B tier with him as well. He is 6'5". He's got a very nice jumper, but he just doesn't play quite enough defense to really be great. Caruso is awesome. Low-key, I think Caruso might be the best point guard in this list, which makes me want to almost put him in S tier, as crazy as that is for an Amethyst. I'm going to do it. I don't care. His jumper's amazing. His slashing is amazing. I know he doesn't have SIGs, but he's really good defensively too, and he's tall enough to stand like at 6'5". I think he's really good. I think he's S tier. Thurl Bailey, same as Joe Smith. Big, small forward, mass-size power forward, doesn't have a great jumper. Great finisher, but just the jumper holds the card back a little too much for me. Michael Redd, you know, I think I gotta move Kenyon Martin down too. He's too similar to Joe Smith and Thurl Bailey. I think I gotta move him down. Michael Redd's D tier. His jumper blows. He's not that great anywhere else in terms of the stats and the badges. And the thing he's supposed to be great at is shooting, and his jumper is bad. He is not. Not a fan. Robert Covington, S tier. Also, speaking of S tier, Alex English, back-to-back S tiers. Robert Covington for his incredible 3-and-D ability. He's like a better DeMarre Carroll. Alex English for his overall versatility. Can actually put the ball on the floor. Is solid defensively. Good jumper and a great slasher too. He's a really nice card. Obi Toppin, I mean, he doesn't quite have the stats and badges, honestly. His animations, I mean, I like his jumper. I love the finishing ability, but he's just not quite complete enough in terms of the badges. His stats aren't insane. I think he's high C, but I think he's kind of lower on the list than you'd think. Glenn Robinson, very complete stats and badges. Solid jumper, even a little bit of movement with the Curry Slide. Jumper isn't amazing, though, and he's not this insane overall card still. He doesn't do anything truly insanely well, so even though he does a lot of things well, he doesn't do that many things insanely well, so we'll go high B for him. He's good, he's not insane. DeMarcus Cousins just cannot stand his jumper. He's only got 70 speed. I think he's so mid. He also just doesn't defend. I'm not a big fan of that card. By the way, I forgot about Ron Harper. Sorry, Caruso. You are getting moved down. Not the best point guard on the list, so therefore he does go into A tier. As much as I like him, I forgot Ron Harper. Ron Harper's the best point guard on this list easily. The fact he's under 100K surprises me. Great jumper, great defender, 6'6". He is a stud. DeAndre Ayton, I'm going to go A tier along with Derek Lively. He's very solid. He can hit it open three. Good speed, good size, great finishing and defense. He is solid as they come. Derek McKee, same story, 6'10" with a decent jumper. It's that default swing, just like Glenn Robinson has. But he's also got great defensive ability, and the switchability at 6'10" is also very, very real, which is pretty nice. Paul Pierce's jumper is terrible as always. I really don't even know why I included him on this list. He is not good. Al Harrington. You know, Al Harrington's probably low A. 6'9", Pretty good stats and badges all the way around. Really nice jumper. He's a good card. Ah, that reminds me. I forgot AC Green on this list. Whoops. I've been including him in the squad builders too, and I forgot to put him on the list because there wasn't an AC Green up on Xbox, so I missed him when I was putting together the tier list. My bad. AC Green would be an S tier card on this list. That is a mistake by me to not include him because he's like a better Al Harrington, honestly. Marcus Smart, same as Alex Caruso, maybe a little lower in the same tier because he's a little smaller, doesn't stand in luck as well, but very similar card in terms of great slasher, great defender with a good jump shot. Mirotic kind of sucks, 6'10", but his jumper's not good, and I don't think his defense is either. Honestly, so is same with Shrimp. Actually, Mirotic actually has a decent jumper, but the honest truth is he does nothing well but shoot. Shrimp has even worse of a shot, so I think he's probably D. We'll go C for Mirotic, low, and then high D for Detlef Shrimp. Scotty Barnes, very nice stats and values in terms of overall completeness, but honestly, I don't love his jumper either. I almost think I'd rather have Luol Deng. I'm actually going to move Deng up. Despite his jumper not being great, he's really nice. I think he's better than Joseph Thoreau-Bailey and Scotty Barnes. I think I'm going to move him up to low B. That feels fair to me. Marvin Williams, call me crazy. I almost have him above Joe Smith and Thoreau-Bailey too. His jumper is so good. He's also got an 85 driving dunk. He's 6'9". Not a liability defensively. You know what? I don't care. His shot's so good. I am putting him in B tier. I think he's really solid. And then finally, you got Bam Adebayo, who probably A tier. 6'9", good defender, 86 speed. A little bit of a low 3-ball rating though, and he's not massive. I think he's a good card. I don't think he's quite S, but I think he's super solid. We'll go A tier with him as well. Kind of a small S tier. I feel like I got to move Jay Rich up because he's probably the best shooting guard on the list. So we'll go ahead and do that. But otherwise, I think this is the list. I should have had AC Green and S tier, but overall, that's the only player I think off the top of my head that I know I forgot in terms of the best for a buyout. There may be other guys who continue to drop as buyouts or I may have overlooked potentially, so keep that in mind as well. But I think this list, for the most part, gives you a pretty good picture of the best buyout cards in my team. So I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.